Hello guys, how are we? I wanted to film something a little different this week. I always get questions about what I eat in a day, and I thought rather than doing a what I eat in a day, I'm gonna do a what I eat in a week, just because I feel like it gives you a more general idea. I mean, I'm gonna give the disclaimer now, every single week is different. Sometimes I'm really healthy, sometimes I order out every night, and by every night, I'm not joking, like it's actually embarrassing. I mean, I eat pretty healthy. Obviously, I like to treat myself. I love a snack. My snack drawer is fully loaded, although my fridge is not fully loaded because Mondays is usually my food shopping day. But I thought this could be quite a fun video to film because I wanted to switch it up this week and yeah, just give you guys some meal ideas. I'll show you a few workouts. It's a good January video, don't you agree? It's currently Monday morning, which means it's food shop day. I'm gonna make some breakfast and then go to the supermarket. For breakfast, I didn't have much in, but I will always have components to make a yogurt bowl. It's one of my favorite things to have for breakfast. It's one of my go-tos. I'm using the Fire yogurt and then I'm mixing in some kefir, which is so good for your gut. I had an apple left, so I grated that and added that on the top with some peanut butter, cacao nibs, basically anything that I could find in my cupboard. Blueberries, cinnamon, agave, and then added some fruit and nuts on the top. A little bit of a mashup, but it really worked, and I had that with a cup of tea. I'm about to brave the wilderness. That could have been a disaster. I'm gonna brave the wilderness. I'm gonna go do my food shop. I feel like I need a hat because the reason I had my hood up this morning was because my hair needed washing last night, but I couldn't be arsed. I wrote a list of things that I need because sometimes when I go food shopping, I get way too carried away, or I come back and forget everything that I actually went for. So I've wrote a list. So hopefully this will carry me through till Friday. And then on Saturday, Sunday, I can just enjoy. I've got my lovely big aloe tote. I've got my purse and I need some headphones because I like to listen to music while I shop. I used to save buying a coffee or a matcha for a weekend, but what better day to brighten up than a Monday? So I've picked up my favourite iced pistachio latte and I'm going to drink this while I shop. Treat yourself if it's Monday, because Mondays are the one day that I feel like we need to enjoy more. We need to look for little things in our day to enjoy, and this is my little thing for the day. I've started with my fruit and I always get berries. I love banana. Banana's actually my favourite fruit. I wanted some mango. I got some dates to snack on and also some nectarines. Salad is the one thing that I go through so quickly. I don't know why. I just really love salad. I'm gonna get some avocados, of course, for avocado toast, for salads. Pretty much have avocado with everything. I'm also gonna get some tomatoes, British Rosa. Oh, although it's not really tomato season, so they're not very sweet at the minute. And I really love these little salad pots that M&S do, because if I want like a quick lunch or a quick dinner, they're just so easy to plate up with like a protein or pretty much anything. So I'm gonna get the avocado grains and kale salad. I also really like their tabbouleh, maybe a Mexican style rice and avocado, although do I need that many? I'm just gonna get two. I'm gonna get some edamame too because I want to do like a poke bowl situation this week. I know coriander isn't everyone's bag, but I personally love it, so I've also got coriander and some chilies. Pretty much all of my fruit and veg for the week. I just need some proteins. I'd say I mainly eat a lot of fish. I do eat chicken as well, and I've introduced red meat back into my diet just because I feel like it makes me feel good. So I'm gonna get some chicken breast. Always check the dates too. Especially being a single household, I want this to last as long as possible. I also like that Marks and Spencer's do the prawns already marinated, so if I ever want something quick for dinner. And they also do 3 for $12, so sometimes I get a couple of packs, but because I'm going to do chicken and beef, I'm just going to get 1 pack, I think. Maybe the chili coriander king prawns. I just love a condiment, so I like this one, the creamy tzatziki. And I just think maybe some hummus. Okay, I'm not going to show you every single thing that I get because that's probably really boring. But this is what my breakfast was missing this morning, the apple and cinnamon granola. This is the best granola because I mean, my bowl was basically apple cinnamon anyway, but these kind of flavours are my favourite. Nearly all out of my matcha, so I'm gonna get a little top up. I don't know what these are, the single serve sticks. although I don't trust them, so I'm just gonna get my normal matcha. This one sounds really good. It's sticky toffee flavour. Cassia cocoa caramel flavoured tea bag. That sounds so good. And I just love having a cup of tea in the evening. This one's caffeine free, so it's not going to keep me up all night. Do you know what? I'm going to try it. If you know, you know about these crisps. I tried these pretzels in my last video as well, and I really liked them. So I'm going to get these, especially for the hummus. I feel like these dipped in hummus would be really good. Coming to the end, I always have to come to the sweet treats because what's a food shop without a sweet treat? I really like these cookies, and I also love the cookie dunkers. I'm gonna do a white chocolate cookie this week. I changed my mind, we're getting the dunkers. Sandwich. I'm actually pretty hungry now as well, so I've got some chicken breasts and obviously a lot of salad. I also picked up a new Jason sourdough, the goat of all sourdough, while I was out, so I'm going to use the last of this one, which I've literally got 2 pieces left. It's perfect. It was meant to be. And I just wanted something quick and filling. I've got a workout booked for 5:30, so I need something to fuel the workout. It's just started raining, so I want something cozy. But this is pretty quick to put together. To season my chicken, I'm using onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, chili powder, and salt and pepper. I massage that in with some olive oil, and I also like to flatten my chicken so it all cooks at the same time. I add that to my frying pan with some olive oil and fry on both sides. I then got my sourdough and spread some mayo on the top and added my chicken with some rocket and balsamic glaze. I'm obsessed with rocket, by the way. And I also made a little tomato, basil and mozzarella salad for the side too, and this was just the perfect lunch. Working out in the evening is a little different for me. Usually I do my workouts in the morning. I just like to get them out of the way. I always feel like I have a good day afterwards. But I had some work to do this morning, so I'm going tonight instead. It's currently 10 to 5 and my class is at 5:30. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but we're gonna see. I might prefer it. This might be a New Year thing for me. I don't know. But I'm gonna give it a go, and I'm also booked on an advanced class. I feel like I'm there now. I mean, on the description it did say, make sure you've got a good solid Pilates foundation. And how long have I been doing Pilates now? Like 1.5 years? Maybe 2 years? I think that's a pretty solid foundation.
Straighten that leg behind you, push it up, bring that knee back in towards that chest. Good, girls, beautiful. In that back leg, bring it in. Push it out, square off those hips. Really nice control. Good, girls. And when you bend in that right leg, more balance and stability you'll find.
The time is now 8 o'clock. I've been back from Pilates for a couple of hours. I've washed my hair. I feel like a human being again. I've also been snacking, so I would like to say this is not exactly what I eat in a day. View this as more of like meal ideas. I don't know why I have to give so many disclaimers, but I'm literally not even cooking tonight because I can't be arsed and it's already 8 o'clock. I've half cooked, but this is why these salads from Marks and Spencer's are so good. They're just easy to assemble. So I'm gonna have the tabbouleh salad, and then I've also just done some salmon in the air fryer with like a honey butter marinade. So I melt butter, add honey, add chili, add garlic, put that on the salmon. So here I've just got my mixed greens, and then I'm gonna add the tabbouleh salad. This also does come with a lemon and mint dressing. So instead of putting the dressing in there, I'm gonna put the salad on and then put the dressing over everything. I don't even said what this has in it. So this has bulgur wheat, tomatoes, cucumber, spring onion, chopped parsley, mint, and a lemon and mint dressing. And then we're gonna do the lemon and mint dressing over the top. I would usually add more to this, but like I said, I really can't be bothered. I'm tired, and that Pilates class was not for the motherfucking week. This is my lovely salmon. It's just gonna go on the top. And this is my dinner. It looks a little bit boring, But honestly, it's really good and exactly what I wanted. And then I'm also gonna have some sauerkraut as well because I do like to eat fermented foods for gut health. So this is my dinner. Tonight's sweet treat, I have a hot chocolate, and then I also have these which I had left over from the cinema. They're Tony's Little Bits, and there's some with sea salt, some with biscuit. They're so good. So I'm gonna sit and nibble on those while I read my book. And I've also treated myself to a Kindle. I just couldn't get comfortable with the book. I think because the books I've been reading are so girthy, I could never sit comfortably in bed. And then I'd need a light and it was just not comfortable. So I bought myself a Kindle and I love reading again. Like, this is how I've been spending my nights. Good morning, guys. How are we? Today is a happy Tuesday because my best friend wants to go for brunch and I love an impromptu brunch. In fact, I think brunch or breakfast is probably one of my favorite meals to have out. I love going for a gorgeous brunch, having some eggs. I feel like it really sets you up for the day. Like I said, very impromptu, but this is realistic, so sure. And then I think for the rest of the day, I'm gonna probably work from a cafe or where we are. So I'm gonna take my laptop out. I'm currently trying to decide, do we like the cap or no? Because I've just washed my hair, so I'm like, I don't need the cap, but I kind of like it with this outfit. But then again, I think the hoodie that I'm gonna wear is probably gonna be camo, so maybe not the hat. Yeah, even though I'm having breakfast out, I will always have my morning routine of kefir, vitamins. I had a coffee, but I had the Free Soul mushroom coffee just because it doesn't give you that caffeine spike, but it still gives you some energy, and it's just nice to have a nice beverage in the morning. Mom's here and we've got our breakfast. We have been yapping away, so I haven't filmed anything, but this was the menu. It was actually a really good menu, and I would usually get smashed avocado on toast, but I wanted to step out a little bit today and I went with baked eggs. I think they're like shakshuka, and this is what they look like. They look incredible. So this is like a flatbread, and then we've got eggs. What's in this actually? Spiced tomato, pepper, chickpea, red harissa. It looks insane.
It looks so good.
And then Han's got...
I am a creature of habit.
Yes,
so
she is indeed.
I've got eggs and salmon, but I always like to try like what I would usually get at a new place to see what it's like, and it's called salmon today, so...
And them eggs look...
so good.
Insane. I've just had a lovely breakfast with Han, and then I went straight to a cafe where I got a matcha and did some work. I also met one of my business partners. So now I'm gonna go and do a little bit of shopping. I need some makeup top-ups, and I've not actually been shopping for the longest time, so Selfridges was kind of calling my name. Thought I'm gonna get some steps in today, and that's gonna be my workout. Shopping is my workout. I did some shopping. I'm back home. Look what I picked up on my way home. I'm so excited for this. This is going to be one of my sweet treats for later. I love a hot chocolate, and Witters have just come out with a pistachio white hot chocolate. That sounds insane. But this is a smooth, sweet and creamy white chocolate coupled with a layer of delicate nutty pistachio. It's like 3:30 now, so it's a bit of a funny time to eat, but I am peckish. So I feel like I need something before dinner just to tide me over, but I don't know what. Maybe a bowl of cereal will do the job. I have this cereal by Cereal. I'm currently going through the peanut butter one, but I think this one is my favourite. This one's the frosted one, But I've opened this one, so I'm gonna eat this one with some oat milk before dinner. That breakfast before was so good and it was so filling. Hannah actually treated me to breakfast as well, so thank you, Han. It's definitely kept me going throughout my shopping trip, but yeah, I just need a little substantial snack. This is also a high protein cereal, so each serving has 14 grams of protein, which is good, but it actually tastes really good as well. Like, I could genuinely eat it just like this. They're like sweet, but obviously I'm going to add milk. For dinner, I really wanted a cozy meal, and I had this red Thai curry recently with sea bass, and it was one of the most delicious things I've ever eaten. So I wanted to make something kind of inspired by that. So I started off by cutting up a yellow and red pepper and then set that to one side. I then got my sea bass fillets and pat that dry before adding it to my frying pan. I fried it for like 4 to 5 minutes and then set that to the side. I then added some garlic to the same pan and some red curry paste with some sugar as well, and just give that a little mix. And then added my peppers, some coconut milk, and I just kept tasting it and seasoning it as I went with salt and pepper and chili. I had that with some rice, which I tried to aesthetically plate up, but that didn't work. The sea bass curry, and then I topped it with coriander, chili, and the leftover coconut milk. And this was honestly one of my favourite things I've made in a long time. It was absolutely delicious. I am giving Pilates Princess this morning. Although I'm not doing Pilates today, I'm doing hot yoga. I've done it once before. It is so difficult. I feel like it's a little bit suffocating for me as well. So it's not my favourite workout, but we're doing it with Superdrug. So it's a little event. It's going to be really cute. So that's going to be this afternoon. So of course I'm going to make some breakfast before I go. I also want to say, I think I did do a disclaimer at the beginning of the video, but this isn't everything that I eat in a day. This is just meal ideas, because last night I had a big fat yogurt bowl and I didn't film it because I couldn't be arsed. I was already in my pajamas. I'd been to the sauna. It is what it is. But I'd just like to say, this is not everything I eat in a day. It's just, yeah, meal ideas. I think that's important because I've definitely seen what I eat in a day videos before and I've been like, oh my God, is that all they eat? And I'm here eating a lot. But this is not that kind of video, okay? Just put that out of your mind. I'm gonna make a protein shake, but I'm gonna make a matcha protein shake. That sounds delicious. I made this before last week and I've been obsessed with it ever since. This is everything that's gonna go in. So I've got my Free Soul vegan protein, specially formulated for women. I really like Free Soul products. I've got almond milk, flax seeds. I'm gonna add a frozen banana instead of this one because I do have some frozen. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of oats as well, just to make it a bit more filling, and of course the matcha. Guys, I enjoyed a little bit too much. Okay, this outfit definitely isn't as cute. It's not giving Pilates Princess anymore, although I do really like this top. This I actually got from Skims yesterday. And then I've just got my aloe leggings on and these little Pilates socks. My mama's also here somewhere. Hello. Say hello. Hello there. But yeah, we're gonna go have a little coffee and a catch up, and then I'm gonna head to the event. I think me and mum are gonna share a cake, although we're trying to decide which one to get. We're stuck between lemon drizzle, Victoria, or carrot. Okay, we ended up going with the carrot cake because it looked too pretty not to. Mum's gonna give us a taste test. Good?
Right foot between the hands, left knee to the ground. Reach the arms to the sky as you return to the sky. Then knee, open the hip, exhale. Knee to nose, round the back, inhale. Right foot between the hands, left knee to the ground, exhale. Elbows lifting the heart, exhale. Make sure your back toes are full, exhale. Guys, I'm sweating. Wearing makeup to this class was not a good idea, but I did it.
and it was really fun and I feel very zen. Hello, I'm back from the event. I was this close to picking up food on the way back and I was like, that defeats the purpose of this whole video. Also, my friends just said that they're probably coming round later, so either we'll order food, we'll cook together, or we might even venture out. Who knows? That's probably one of the downfalls of me living in town. There's so many things on my doorstep that sometimes it just makes sense to go out. But yeah, my friend's coming later, so I thought I'm gonna go home and make something. And I'm gonna make a poke bowl, I think, because I've got the prawns in, I've got the edamame beans, I've got some leftover rice from last night. Poke bowl just sounds perfect right now, and it kind of goes with like the wellness of the day. I did also have some nibbles while I was at the event, and I also took one of these green juices. I don't know what's in this. Oh wait, okay. So this has organic apple, celery, broccoli, seasonal greens, organic lemon, organic ginger, and organic mint. Very organic. This is called the Incredible Bulk. That name sounds terrifying. Delicious. This to me actually tastes good. I think it's mainly because it's apple juice. But there was little like protein balls there. There was other little snacks that we was grazing on, so that's kept me going until now. But yeah, I'm gonna make a nice big poke bowl. Okay, this is everything that's going in my bowl. I've got yellow and red pepper, grated carrot, cucumber, avocado, chilies, edamame, and coriander. And then I've also got my prawns, which are marinated in chili and coriander. I'm gonna have some kimchi on the side, and then for my sauce I've got sriracha, Kewpie mayo, and soy sauce. I just need to heat the rice up. It's literally so dark and gloomy today. I'm really sorry about the lighting, but I've got my rice in the bottom of the bowl, and I'm just gonna add some soy sauce on the top. And then I'm actually gonna do all of these prawns because I'm pretty hungry. So I'm gonna try and assemble this as nicely as possible. I wanna make this an aesthetic little bowl. This is gonna be a very colorful bowl, which I like. I like to see a lot of color with my food. I'm gonna do some sesame seeds, a little bit more soy, and then I'm going to show you before I ruin it with my sauce. Okay, I've got my poke bowl, my kimchi. I'm going to add some sriracha. Do I just want it on the prawns? I'm going to just do it on the prawns. Doing this one-handed is not easy. And then I'm going to do some Kewpie. Oh my god. I also think it's so much more fun to eat poke bowls with little Hello Kitty chopsticks. I'm scared of my battery dying, so I'm going to do quick taste test. Also, this kimchi that I got from the Asian supermarket, it's so good. Has a little kick to it. You know what one of my icks is? This is really random. I don't think I could be with someone that isn't adventurous with food. Not adventurous, you don't need to be adventurous, but if you order the same meals all the time, I just find that very boring. And I don't think I could be with someone like that. I need someone that's also willing to try things, willing to, like, has a good taste palette. If I don't like it, then I won't eat it ever again, but I'm always willing to try. I'd find a guy being a picky eater a really big ick. I don't know why. Okay, I've decided for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna cook. I saw this recipe on TikTok that I really wanted to try. It's basically like vodka pasta that we all know and love. But instead of using tomato paste, it's using, I don't know how you pronounce this. I think it's gochujang. So I'm gonna use this instead of tomato paste. Apparently it's amazing. Hopefully it's nice. Also, this is the pasta shape that I'm using. I don't know what it's called. It kind of looks like rigatoni, but a little bit fatter. And I can never measure pasta, so I measure with my heart. I started off by boiling my pasta and adding some salt to the pan, of course. And then I just melted some butter and olive oil in the pan before adding some garlic. Then going in with the gochujang paste, giving that a little fry off, and added my cream. And again, I just kept seasoning it until I was happy with it, with salt, pepper, chili flakes. And I also added a lot of parmesan and a little bit more butter. I then added the pasta to the pan, and I always cook too much pasta. I can never measure it correctly, but the more the merrier. And I also like my pasta really saucy, so I made sure there was plenty of sauce. I plated that up with some added parmesan and basil, and again, this was incredible. Not bad, hey? This TikTok recipe is actually really good. I'm having a very chilled morning this morning. I've not got any plans other than a Pilates class at 12. So it's currently 10 a.m. and I'm still in my pajamas. I just love a cozy morning sometimes, and I feel like what better way to pair a cozy morning than with a bowl of porridge. Toppings for me on porridge are very important. If you have porridge without toppings, I'm judging you, I'm sorry. That is literal prison food. I've got my mighty oats, because I've got a workout class this afternoon. I'm gonna have a bit more. And I also do like to add chia seeds to my porridge because I feel like it makes the texture better. And obviously chia seeds are really good for you. They keep you fuller longer. And I'm gonna have mine with some oat milk. Oat milk just makes them so creamy. I'm gonna add some maple syrup. Don't knock it before you try it. A little bit of salt. While my porridge is cooking, I'm also treating myself to a fun matcha. I don't have this every day, and I use the blueberry muffin syrup. So I'm gonna do a good little glug of that. And then I have my matcha. Let's not spill this everywhere. Oh my gosh, that is actually full to the brim. I know everyone's different how they like their porridge texture, but I quite like mine thick. There she is, there's our base. So today I've got some banana, I've got some peanut butter. And then honestly all I want on top of that is some cacao nibs. So it's kind of like a chocolate, banana, peanut butter bowl. And here is my favourite porridge in the world. The best. I could add some more maple syrup on top, but I don't like it too sweet. This feels like a hug in a bowl. For lunch, I needed something really quick after Pilates because I had an appointment to go to, and before I hear any tuna slander, I don't want to hear it, okay? Tuna is absolutely delicious. I'm making a very quick spicy tuna toast with tuna, Kewpie mayo, sweet corn. I season that, and then I add a little bit of mayo to the sourdough with some rocket. Again, I love rocket. The tuna mixture, lemon juice, salt, pepper, chili flakes, and then I love me some sriracha, so I added that on as well. And this was really yummy and filling and a really quick lunch to make. So I'm now out for dinner. I'm really sorry I'm not updated you today, but I've had a crazy busy day. But we've come out for Mexican food. Thank you so much. Sorry, we've come out for Mexican food, and so far we've got a little glass of wine, we've got some chips and dip. Of course, you can't forget the chips and dip. And then these have just arrived. I don't know what they are, but we've got, I think, like 4 types of tacos on the way. So, I mean, I'm hungry. Okay, we're going in with the chicken. Okay, it's now Friday. I know I didn't film much last night, but I was with my friends, so I didn't want to keep pulling the camera out. But we had 4 different types of tacos. We had nachos, we had wine, and then we went to my favorite dessert spot, and I've been gatekeeping this place, but I feel like I'm ready to share. Although I'm not going to share it now, I'm going to share it in a vlog, but it is the most delicious dessert, and it's kind of healthy. I have this probably like 4 times a week. It's no joke. I was going to film today as well, but I've just realised that I'm not going to have chance to edit over the weekend because I'm away. So I'm going to finish the video here. But before I do that, I forgot to try the hot chocolate with you guys. So I made one. I didn't expect it to be green for some reason, even though it's pistachio, but I thought we're going to have to taste test this together. So this is the white hot chocolate with pistachio, and I've made it with oat milk. It is delicious. Wow. It says 3 teaspoons, but I definitely could add another in there. But anyway, I'm going to finish this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. I just wanted to film something a little different. And maybe you guys can get some meal ideas from this. But like I said, this isn't every single thing that I've eaten this week. I've had snacks, I've had desserts, I've had late night sweet treats, and yeah, this was just more of like a general meal idea. I feel like I need to keep saying that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.